adjust your set in any way. Apparently, rogue music is now wandering across television. At any point, pieces of inexpensive library music may just drop in where they are not wanted or even required. What the hell? This is the point of the show where we have to try and encourage people to stay for the rest of it. It'll get better, everybody. For example, who knows when music may just drop in for... I'm a little gassy tonight. Now, that's not what the show's about. But I am. Not as bad as when I got... You know when I got the... When I was 50 about a month ago. Oh, I hate that. But anyway, I got the camera, the camera. Colonoscopy, you got to get it. It's an important health thing. But what they do is, when they put it in order to see, they've got a little machine that blows, air in so that they can... Oh, that's a medical thing. They kind of... It's not a guy kind of going... it's a thing. And they... Maybe we should pay a little extra. But anyway, look, they do that. You don't know this, you're asleep, but they do that. But when you feel very gassy when you come out. But because you've had nothing to eat, and you've done this cleanse, there's nothing in there. Plus, so when you pass gas after a colonoscopy, it smells like a rich lady just walked into the room. I mean, people are like, oh, hey. Yep, it's our show, all right. It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com for a free rate quote. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's enough, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Quietly now. Quietly. All right, everyone. Thanks very much indeed. That was very, very, very good indeed. Sit down. Relax. No one at home suspects a thing. They know that you mean it. You're that excited to see some middle-aged white douchebag come out here. Because it means that in a short hour from now, you'll be free to go back to your life. But in that hour, you belong to me. You like that, don't you? Put the lotion in the basket. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, indeed. Yes, it is. It's a great day for me. I'm back at work. I've been gone for a couple of weeks, and when I was away, it was America's birthday. Happy birthday, America. Europe's financial crisis got even worse. I'm not doing that because I don't care about Europe. I love Europe. I've been there a couple of times, but it's just that, you know, it's all, and I'm like, oh, that, yes. But anyway, more importantly, Tom Cruise is single again. Yeah. Look out, Tom. You can run, but you can't hide. Actually, you can't run either. It's Katie and her lawyer father! Is that you marking off, like, not trying to book him now? Yeah, all right. It's a great day for the people of Manhattan. Manhattan today was named New York City's sexiest borough out of the other boroughs. Named by who? Like, anyway, there's two reasons. First of all, and of all the boroughs in Manhattan, Manhattan has the highest percentage of people who have downloaded 50 Shades of Grey. And the second reason, or two, is there is a bathhouse in Chelsea, which is very sexy. Tell them I sent you, they'll clog your Lincoln Tunnel. It's because of that. You know why I'm being like this? It's because of that 50 Shades of Grey book. You know, they're not. Everybody's crazy for this right now. It's a very popular work of erotica. It's very important you call it erotica. If women like it, it's called erotica. If men like it, it's called porn. Women like it, it's like, it's erotica. Porn. Do you see? Erotica. Porn. Women like to read their porn. That's why women like to read porn. Men like to see it. What happens here? I see. So the pizza delivery guy comes in and then they do that. Got it. The only time both porn and erotica can be the same thing at the same time is when a man gets caught watching porn, then he says, it's erotica! Anyway, whatever you call it, the 50 Shades of Grey book is very racy. It's about what the folks call the BDSM, which stands for bondage, discipline, scrotum and meatballs. You know all the bondage stuff. You know the whips and the chains and the spankings and the wet willies and the purple nurples and and then people do the Teletubbies and then reverse Teletubbies. That's a real thing. You know that the 50 Shades books were written by a British woman named E.L. James. Right now, she makes over $1 million a week off of this book, so she's very rich. Her safe word is ka-ching. But she once worked as a TV executive, so she's got a lot of experience in humiliating other people. And... See what I did? I'm talking about you, that's right! Read your book! Are you reading 50 Shades of Grey on your little book right now? Is that what's happening? My safety word is... Anyway, E.L. What's her name? E.L. James? She's actually married with 2 teenage sons, which is that's gonna be embarrassing. It's gonna lead to awkward conversations at home. It'll be like, Mom, we got paddled at school. It'll be like, did you like it? Mom, that's weird. Yeah. Anyway, the first 50 Shades book, the 50 Shades of Grey, is now the fastest-selling paperback of all time. Even outselling my beloved Harry Potter. I know! J.K. Rowling won't stand for it, though. She's announced she's now working on something called Harry Potter and the Butt Plug of Fire. It's gonna be all right. I'm sorry, that was a bit Slytherin of me to say that. And I'm a Gryffindor. I'm sorry, I apologize. Anyway, look, some critics are saying that the 50 Shades book is really just an adult female version of Harry Potter. Really? Some critics are saying that. The critics we made up are saying that. It's not like Harry Potter, it's more like shaved Potter. hairy hair. Yeah. Look, there's a lot of money to be made in erotic literature. That's all I'm saying. If Charles Dickens had known about that, he would have written A Tale of Two Boobies. Jeff, you got any?
Yeah, Tolstoy would have written War and Penis.
Not bad. Mark Twain would have written Suckleberry Hymn.
Herman Melville would have written,
No, he'd have written that. Yeah, no, that would have been. Have you read the 50 Shades?
No, but I'm currently reading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
I got a copy of it last week. I wanted to see for myself, what it was like. I wanted to have see what the fuss was about. Plus, I needed something to read while I was waiting in line to see Magic Mike for the 10th time.
I was with you, I know.
People still knew I was reading it, even though I was reading on an what have I got to call it here? An e-reader? Yeah, I can't call it what it really is. Yeah, because then folks will guess and run out and buy one. Yeah. Anyway, I was reading it on one of them electronic tablet books because I didn't want people to know what I was reading. Because I was embarrassed. But they could tell I was reading 50 Shades of Grey because I was moaning. What's your safety word, Jeff?
Looked like you had gas there. What the hell was going on?
I hate to break the mood, but I kind of do a little bit. No, not bad, but it's amazing you should be able to tell.
No, I know. I'm standing upwind, Craig.
You don't even have a nose.
Oh, I got one installed this weekend.
Just do the thing.
Sure, I'd love to.
All right.
Tonight's program is brought to you by Harry Potter and the Chamber of Sex Toys with Craig Ferguson as Professor Bumblehore.
Tonight, I think a rich lady just walked into the room. I thought Chanel number 5. Did you get that, Jeff?
Yeah, it smells like pearls and money.
Yeah. Some pearls and money. That should be our name when we go on the road.
Which one is pearls?
I think you'll be pearls, and I'll be money.
Okay.
I would like to go on the road. You went to Comic-Con this weekend,
I
didn't you?
did. It was a blast.
Good for you. I didn't go. Wasn't invited.
Oh.
No, you don't actually get invited. I found that out later. I was waiting for my invitation. I was like, well, if they didn't invite me, I'm not going. And then no, you just go. It's just like you just go, right?
Yeah, you just show up, man.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. I didn't get invited, so I'm like, well, then that's it. I'm not going. After all I've done for Doctor Who. Perhaps they'll invite me in the future and I'll remember about it in the past sometime. Do you know what time it is?
I certainly do.
What time is it?
It's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who went to Comic-Con disguised as a not creepy guy.
Let's do our own jingle. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Tweet mail time. That was awesome. I'm going to do that again. All right, this is from John in this is from Anthony in Marietta, Georgia. You ever been to Marietta, Georgia?
Yeah, love it there. Yeah,
You like it down there, don't you?
Love it there. Like it down there.
What do you like about it down there?
Oh, it's
warm?
nice and balmy.
Balmy, yeah.
Yeah.
You like it down there because it's warm and it's wet.
Yeah, it gets a bit musky in the summertime.
Yeah. Dear Craig and Jeffrey, I've just started dating my girlfriend's roommate. Is it better if I tell her or wait until she finds out? Wait, you're dating, she's still your girlfriend, but you're cheating on her with her roommate? I think this is a work of erotica, actually, isn't it? There you are. I'd like my $1 million, please. This is from Jacob in Chicago, Illinois. I don't know if you can tell from this, but Jacob's a cockatoo. Yeah. Dear Craig, oh, this actually says, yo, Craig and GP. Yo, what up?
What's cracking, Doc?
Yeah. Here come the players! Here come the players! That's what Jeff and I do when we walk into clubs. When we walk into the clubs and the joints or whatever they are doing. They call them joints?
Yeah, sure.
When we go to the speakeasies.
Yeah,
No, when we walk into a club, the kids are like, here come the players! Right, Jeff? Yeah, they do that too. Yo, Craig and GP, what up? Is it weird if my buddy and I go to get massages together? Does that violate the man code? Not if it's a gay man code. Dude, be yourself, it's all good. See how that feels? Why do you want to spread the love to the haters a little bit, Jeff? And
Yeah.
Come on, hey. Why are you hating? Why are you hating, haters? Because here come the players. Here come the players. Here come the players. Here come the players. I hope that helped. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Look, I know I'm turning into Benny Hill, and I don't care. My first guest tonight is the host of 2 CBS shows, but she's actually very nice. She does the, She does The Talk, which airs each afternoon, and then Big Brother, which airs Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday evenings. Basically, if you're not watching this show, she's on. That's what I'm saying. Take a look at this. She wasn't in that clip. Please welcome the lovely Julie Chen, everybody. Julie Chen. You look great.
Thank you.
I love the fact that you sent us a clip that you're not in.
Well, I have to clarify something. Even though Big Brother is on, as you say, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, I only am on the Thursday night episode, which is the live eviction.
Well,
so I'm not on those other nights.
Well, you don't tell people that, or else they won't watch the other night.
No, it's...
No, come
Thank
on.
you,
It's
but-
like, no, it's true. It's like if you're on it, they're going to watch, and if it's just, you know, oh, great, there's the people that dress up as horses, they can get that here.
Well, I think we should have had Secretariat in that race.
Well, I don't know. Secretariat's pretty fast. These people wouldn't have stood a chance. Plus, those were people were wearing horse costumes. Secretariat, real horse.
That's true. That's true. I was thinking Secretariat probably would not have been eligible because Secretariat only has 4 limbs and those people had 6.
6
Just
limbs?
a little bit, yeah. You know, you had the 2 real limbs, and then you had, well, the 2 legs. I should say legs, not limbs, because this is a limb. You had 8. No, they have it was very disturbing with like the front legs.
Hell,
the
Julie, have
horse.
you been drinking or something?
I actually have in your green room. I had a little.
Really? You had a little
Yeah. Well, no, I started with the potato chips. He has a great green room, and I had the potato chips, and then it's salty. I'm like, oh, I need something to wash it down. I was like, oh, okay, I'll have a glass of wine. And
We have soda. We have soda.
Yeah, I know. But
It's all right. It's fine. It's great. You look great
smell
on it
it?
anyway. Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, I was going to say,
No.
you smell lovely.
Chanel number 5.
That's what I was going to. I've painted myself into a corner because if you say to a woman now she smells lovely, they'll say, you know, because of what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta watch yourself these days. You know.
Why?
About offending women or saying the wrong thing or the right thing.
Listen, I've been offending women for years. I think the thing is that do you worry about that because you do a live show, you know?
Yes.
Oh, this is live too, of course. But yeah.
It's very late, right? Very late. Yes and no. I did in the beginning, but then I realized if you do everything with humor and you can tell, the viewers can tell at home if the intention is to be
Yeah, people aren't stupid.
offensive.
Yeah,
Right, you know, so yeah. And
they're not.
especially not your audience.
No. Well, actually, no. They're a little stupid because they. But most of the time, no. My audience, no. I think people when they watch TV, people kind of get who you are if they see you over a period of time. If you say something dumb and you should apologize for it, that's one thing. But you
Right.
know,
We all make mistakes, and I
some
feel
of us in the green room before the show. And then,
it was those darn potato chips. But I feel like the camera doesn't lie.
no, it doesn't.
Which is why Big Brother's so fascinating.
Yes.
You know, people go
Nice
in the house.
segue. Very good.
Yeah, little plug.
My God, you are so good at this. I
No,
love when
I
you're on the
feel-
show though because you come on and you're like professional and on time. It's like
Oh, I'm very on time.
Really? You got a thing with that?
Because, yes, having a news background, you know,
yeah, I
it was
guess,
always a
yeah.
live broadcast.
they hate it when you're late for the news.
Well, it would be terrible. I'll never forget, in college, I had this journalism professor who said, you cannot be late for class because you cannot be late for your broadcast.
Nope.
When you graduate and you get jobs, if you're on the 6 o'clock news, you can't show up to the set at 6:05.
No. Because no, they're not going to say, here's some the horse dancing up and down until we get the news ready. As people
maybe
aren't
they
in the mood
would.
for it then. They want their news. They've turned on for the news. They don't want to see a dancing horse or some creepy
Well,
foreigner.
If it was Secretariat, they might make an
Well, I
exception.
don't know. I like that. Do you miss doing the hard news? Well, you guys do hard news
Sometimes.
a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, you know, we do it. It's funny. We do it with a different kind of an angle. It's not so much reporting it. We just give the main headline, and then we discuss how we feel about it. And it was odd when I started doing the talk because for my whole career up until that point, I used to get paid for a living to not.
To not talk about your feelings, yeah.
Right, not express my opinion. You know,
Right.
it wouldn't be appropriate. And then when I got this job, I'm like, now I'm getting paid to actually say what I think. This is a little bit odd.
But that's why I'd be terrible at news. I'd be like, today in Congress, this guy said that. What a jerk. Could you believe he said that? And then that's the people are like, no! And they get... Also, being in the hard news game, people are so aggressive all the time. You express the tiniest opinion.
It's very aggressive now. It's very competitive now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just exploded just with cable and, you know, now social media.
Cable, you say? I don't know. Not something we have in my house, Julie, I tell you that. We're
Social
Americans
media.
where I live.
It is tough today.
Yeah, it is.
in the
Yeah,
news.
I think the idea as well of I don't know if I could do it. Like if really hard news stories, and then on the talk, what you guys do is you do a hard news story, and then you've like a kitten that farts or something, and you have to make the right. Well, that was the situation in the Middle East. Now look at this kitten.
No, we never go to like really, really, really hard news. We'll discuss things that, for example, today on the show, we talked about can a politician stage a comeback if they have been in the middle of a sex scandal?
You mean tweeting pictures of their wiener on the... Because
Yes.
that's more than a sex scandal. That's more like, oh, I've been meeting my secretary late at night. That's like, yeah!
Yeah, that's a little bit foolish.
It's very difficult to walk into the UN and go, hello, everybody, and have them go, I've seen your penis. It's not gonna work. I represent America. You've got a tiny little penis, though.
You do that accent very well.
Thank you very much indeed.
Or someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, well, yeah.
Not that he's running for, office again, but he's going to be on the, big screen.
Yeah.
So it's like, do people really want to pay money? Will they pay money to see him at the theater
I
after
don't think people mind actors being, dogs.
Right.
But I think that, but what, it just seems that he was doing to the maid what he was doing to the state of California simultaneously. And I think people don't like the duplicity of that. That's my guess.
Yes, that's true. So you're saying he can stage a comeback in entertainment,
Right.
but not in politics, not in public office.
No, I don't
Yeah, that's probably accurate. And
Well
it
done.
depends on the scandal, depends on the offense, right?
That was a pretty bad one.
Yeah, that was a that's
Sorry, honey, I've got a kid who's 14. Oh my God, and it's the maid. You know the maid who's been here the whole time?
it's terrible.
That's very bad.
Betrayal
Yeah.
is a horrible thing.
It's a bad thing. Still, commercials. We'll be right back. Julie Chen is here, everybody. And why do you dress up as a dog? Is it kind of a 50 Shades sex thing?
No.
What is the safety word?
We did. By the way, I tried to read 50 Shades of Grey.
Garbage.
And
It's garbage.
everyone, you read it?
I read it, but I couldn't get it.
But I was like, where are the dirty parts? Where are the dirty parts? And I
Yeah.
never got, and I was like, God, I didn't see any dirty
No.
parts. And I lost interest. But the reason you saw
I never said a thing, man. I never said a thing. Look, I'm just.
Yeah. Picture says 1,000 words.
Yeah, it does. Well, look, I like the dirty bits too, but I like them to be joined together by clever writing. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's harsh.
Well,
Okay, I'll read and then we'll talk.
Right, I mean, the dirty bits are all right,
What is
I just
she-
like to see a picture of it, and then I'm done.
What does she care? She's making so
She
much
doesn't
money.
care. Well, the guy on the middle of the night thought my book wasn't that good. Boo-hoo. Nobody cares.
No, what you saw was the ladies of the talk
Uh-huh.
dressed in dog costumes competing in the Big Brother house.
It's weird. I had a dream about that.
And the title of that was 50 Shades of
50
Dog.
Shades of... No. So why did you do that? That's cross-promotion.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We thought it would be fun. Before we threw the Real House guests in, the ladies of the talk decided to have our own challenge, and we're all very competitive people. Mm-hmm. And but it's funny because you work with people day in and day out, and then you go in the Big Brother house, and then you see a whole other side to people.
Yeah, I never socialize with people I work with.
So you don't go drinking with Secretariat or Jeff.
I got the skeleton and then judgmental, the man in the dark who knows all things. I can't do that. No, I go home. And
Yeah,
I get
it
judged
was-
by my children.
as we all should be, the real judges. But it was, but you also see a different side to yourself.
Ah.
Because I went into this, Big Brother house thinking I was going to be great at it because I've worked on it for 14 seasons.
Yeah.
I was the worst. It was pretty humiliating. It was
Worry about-
terrible.
So what does it matter? So you're good at Big Brother. Great. That's going to help you get a job. Come on.
Good point.
Fine,
Thank
it's
you.
Fine. You're doing
Thank you.
great. Look at you. You look great. You're on the network more times than the commercials. You're great. We got to go. Anything you want to do?
Well, do I get to play for the big cash
Oh, you want to do
prize?
that? I'd be kind of
Anything?
phased now, but
Are you? No. Okay, no, don't.
No, I've still got the money. I can just give it to you.
Really? No, I need some money.
No.
I'm
I mean, what
competitive.
time is it, Shadow Steven?
It's time for the Big Cash
Big cash prize. All right. Very quickly, because we don't have much time, I'm just going to ask you a question, right? Okay. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Which European capital city is built on top of an extinct volcano? Is it B, Edinburgh?
I'm going to go with B.
It's B, Edinburgh! Julie Chen! Show, where tonight we're celebrating a rich lady who's been here but keeps leaving before we can get a picture of her. But she's lovely, we can tell. My next guest is an actor. Oh, look at that. Do you like that? I was like a proper TV guy there. And like, there's an actor. He stars in the show Damages, which is really good. It airs Wednesday nights on DirecTV. Please welcome Chris Messina, everybody. Chris Messina. Sit down, Chris. Sit down. Sit down, Chris. You look great, man.
Thank you. So do you.
Thanks very much.
Are you still gassy?
No, not at all. I wasn't really that gassy. It was only after the colonoscopy I got a little.
Did they put? Do you sleep when they're doing it?
Well, they had to do it to me because they were doing both ends.
Okay.
They were doing. I was getting the endoscope and the colonoscopy.
Okay.
Have you ever had any of that?
No, but I have a weak stomach, so sometimes I think that I need that camera to check things out. You know.
Well, in what way? In what way weak?
It runs in my family. I don't know. Everyone's got a weak stomach in my family. I don't.
Yeah. You want to do them crunches?
Crunches, yeah.
Yeah. You do the crunches. A lot of kids do the crunches these days.
Yeah. But my mom's a great cook, so she makes a lot of pasta, and the sauce is.
Messina, you're Italian in some way? Yeah.
Yeah.
What part of America do your family live in?
We're from Long Island.
I love Long Island. You see, I knew I liked you. Long Island, Smithtown, Long Island is the first town I ever went to in America.
I read that. Smithtown, Long Island is just a neighbor of Northport. That was where I took.
Northport?
That's my sister out there. She's clapping.
Right. Yeah. I'm glad you got such a good seat.
Northport, Long Island. Yeah. I took dance class.
Whoa! There you go, tough guy. What kind of dance did you do?
Ballet, tap, jazz, modern. I got my ass kicked all throughout junior high because of it.
I think dancing would make you fit, though, wouldn't it? That'd be good for your weak stomach.
That was good. Yeah, I was strong. I was around girls all the time. It was great. I was a first runner-up to Mr. Dance of the United States of America.
Actually, I was going to stop you, but I think that's an appropriate level of applause. It's kind of like, woo.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, good for you, buddy.
Yes. I wore.
Do you still dance? Because you're at the acting now. Serious. That's a serious show you're doing.
No, I don't dance. I'm a terrible dancer, and I was.
What are you talking about? You were Mr. Dance.
I don't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore.
All right. Be cool.
I wore a purple unitard when I did this, and an eagle on the back. There was
eagle.
Yeah, it was a sequined eagle.
Sequined eagle.
Yeah.
Now, see, that's definitely Long Island, though, isn't it? Yeah. I knew a couple of guys who used to have sequined eagles on the front of their Trans Ams. You know that?
Perfect.
That's a Long Island thing too, isn't it? That car. I've never seen that car anywhere else, really.
Yeah, the IROC and
the IROC. Yeah.
Camaro.
Do you like cars? Do you?
I do like cars. I have a boring car, but.
Well, what do you mean boring?
I have a Prius.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was going so well. Going along fine, and then.
Did you like Smithtown?
I love Smithtown. What I remember of it, I was very young when I was there. I remember they had a big giant bull in the center of town.
That's right.
Smithtown Bull.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and they had what else did they have? They had a store. And,
yeah. A lot of strip
they got that store. They still have that store.
The
there?
store's still there.
Yeah.
It's doing really well.
What about that north? Where's your town?
Northport.
Northport. That's kind of like the Shelbyville, really, isn't it? I mean, Smithtown is Springfield. Northport's kind of like Shelbyville. Yeah. That would be fair, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that store there too.
They got a store there too? Yeah. Well, see, you got a store. That's Long Island for you, though. Most towns you go to, they've got a store.
Yeah, which is great about Long Island.
Yeah. Well, that means you don't go too far without being able to pick up convenient items.
Yes.
What about on the Damages? Do you work with Glenn Close a lot?
A little bit. I did a lot of stuff with Rose Byrne, but I
gave her a lap dance once.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was awesome.
I'm back.
That was before the Magic Mike craze. I started it. Yeah. We were on the Tonight Show, and she was on, and she said she'd never had a lap dance, and Jay went... Which, if you speak Jay, what he says is, Craig will give you a lap dance now. So I went... And so I gave her a lap dance.
I bet you she liked that.
She liked it. My wife was a little annoyed.
Yeah. She's beautiful, Rose, isn't she?
She's a very beautiful
Yeah,
woman, and so is Rose Byrne. Yeah, so that's a hell of a show, though.
Yeah, yeah,
serious acting, though. Serious.
Serious
You don't
acting.
wear your purple leotard with the eagle.
No,
on it.
no. You get shot if you do that.
Yeah, no, they.
Yeah,
very-
they're good folks over there, and getting to act with Glenn Close is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. She's been here.
She has.
Yeah. I was a bit scared.
I bet. I was scared of acting.
Well, I was a bit scared because of that Chanel No. 5 smell, you know that.
Yeah. Did she have a lot of that?
I wouldn't like to say. No, she's perfectly nice. She's very impressive. Sometimes, you do this, you meet people, sometimes you're kind of a little intimidated.
Yeah,
They're
always.
very talented.
Yeah.
You get that. Well, you wouldn't get it around here much, but but you do sometimes. Do you ever get that with people?
All the time, yeah, all the time. I remember I was at a party once, and Mick Jagger was there.
Oh, yeah.
And I went up to him and went crazy, and was practically singing.
He loves it when you do that. Yeah.
He loved it.
I'm like, no, I need to do some more of that.
Yeah, he loved it. And then he walked away, and my hands were so wet and sweaty. I just saw him wiping his hands. I'm like, this is disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, this guy's disgusting.
Given the kind of life that he's led, calling you disgusting, I think, is a little unfair.
Yes, thank you.
You wore a purple leotard with a sequined eagle on the back. He's done worse with candy bag. No, it's all right. I worked with him, for a while.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I was rhythm guitar with the Rolling Stones.
Really? Wow. I didn't know that.
No.
That must have been a good gig.
We were working on a screenplay together, me and Mick Jagger.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't get made. And actually, one of us got fired by the other one. I won't tell you how.
Did it have...
Here's a good tip to not get fired by Mick Jagger. Don't ever say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it have music in it, the movie? A lot of...
Well, it doesn't have anything in it. It never got made. But yeah, it had music in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You a musician? You play a little?
I don't. My brother is a musician. He's got a...
Well, my brother works in news. So what? It doesn't make me a newsman. What the hell? My brother plays it? Come on.
He's a great musician. I wish I played. I have a bongo at home that I kick around.
One bongo?
I have a bongo, and I have a bongo which is 2 drums, and then I have a conga. And I'm terrible at both of those, but I just bang around, I read that Marlon Brando did that, so I got him and I started hitting him, and it didn't
Go
help
for
my
the
acting.
other Marlon Brando,
Yeah, the eating.
compulsive eating.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
We're out of time, man. You want $50?
Can we do an awkward pause?
Sure.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
We gotta go because we're bad.
Bad.
Bad to the where?
Bone.
Good night, everybody. Good night.